What I will say is I've come up with a great paradigm for Clairen. So there's two types of Clairen.
Yes.
There's Sean and Landon, who are vertical Clairens.
And there's Vecca.
There's Vecca and Spargo, who are horizontal Clairens. I imagine Dadzie's a horizontal Clairen.
If I had to guess,
his background.
Based on the way he plays Ultimate, if I had to guess, he is a horizontal Clairen, yes. He's not the type really to... He doesn't really, like, run at you in a way that, like, feels forceful to me.
Yeah.
He's just really good at holding space with swords. That's what he's good at. So... and Sean, on the other hand, really just likes getting in your face and killing you, but he likes doing it with a sword.
Yeah. And, like, look at those. That was, like, Sean loves those weak hits. He loves the strong hits of those moves, too.
He does. Every Clairen loves the strong hits of those moves. That's what they're all saying. But, yeah, Sean going to take the first stock here.
Let's see what Dadzie can get.
Yeah, not quite going to find the tipper there for Dadzie. Oh.
The thing with less experienced Clairens who haven't played as much of the game, because Sean's like level 5 trillion with Clairen.
That's true. Dadzie is a grinder, but not. I don't think he's quite played as much as Sean has.
Yeah, and what you see is that you see a lot less tippers. We see a lot less ability to kill, because that's really the most tricky thing with Clairen.
See, and Dadzie picks up the edge guard there, so Dadzie appears to have some Clairen Ditto experience here. I believe it may have been from playing Sean before bracket.
Yes, they were doing that.
They were doing that. I can't tell you if I can't comment on anything else that's happened with Dadzie, but Dadzie, actually, that was such an ultimate mix that he did there. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was.
You just like that empty hop grab is such an ultimate mix, dude. That's so funny.
Oh, that was a nice pivot turnaround.
Sure was. Oh man.
Oh, no jump. What are we gonna do with it?
Sean finds a lot of damage there, but Dadzie able just DIing like down and in and rolling in. Very smart stuff to get away from that F smash.
Yeah.
Dadzie. Oh, yeah, that was tries to go for the same edgeguard flowchart again. Misses the counter this time, but oh, here comes Sean. And Sean, wow, beautiful coverage from Sean there. Missing the F smash and then covering Dadzie's mistech beautifully with the down smash. So Dadzie's strengths in this matchup, to me, it really seems like he's focusing a lot on trying to find like flowchart style kills like off stage or at ledge, you know? Whereas Sean, I think, is way more capable. I think the difference between these two right now is that Sean is way more capable of freestyling a kill like that than Dadzie
Sean wants to blow up.
Yeah, his main goal is to blow up and act like you don't know nobody.
Exactly.
That's true.
And
keep a secret.
I wish after that down air that Dadzie got hit by, he did side B and then wall jumped. Because just going for the up B, you're not going to make it back. Because you do the side B, and if you have your air dodge, you do like side B, wall jump, air dodge, up B.
Yeah, but here we are, headed into game number 2.
And this is the Ultimate Player Classic, running it back.
Yeah. Well, see, I was just talking about how last set, I appreciate that Song of Chaos, another Clairen player, kept taking Quinn, the Orcane, back to this stage like in an effort to prioritize comfort, I feel like. And that might just be the same thing happening here, but it might also just be Ultimate Player PTSD.
Yeah, probably a bit of both.
It's like I feel like Dadzie doesn't realize how much he's been Stockholm Syndromed by PS2.
Yeah,
do you agree with that?
Where I'm playing a Ditto, it's like, you know, just stick to what you know.
Yeah, exactly, right? And I feel like also, and there's Sean with a little bit of matchup knowledge there. Clairen up B is pretty tough to snap to ledge due to the second part.
If you're not comfortable with it, like someone who has 700 levels on Clairen, you might get hit by that.
And Sean, I've seen Landon go for that a good bit too. That is the Clairen killer right there.
Landon also famously a grinder.
Yes, yes. Landon loves playing the game.
Loves playing Clairen.
Loves double purple screens. There's a lot of things Landon loves. And some of them will probably be on display here, I think. But
yeah,
mostly just because Sean and Landon are like the same player, basically. Except for Landon's better.
Okay, but Sean's an innovator.
He's an innovator in how to lose, I agree.
That back throw down smash is Sean's creation with this
character. That is actually true. That is actually the Sean. But tries to go low and looks like he's going to lose his stock for it. A bit of a flub there from Sean, but
you know, he's a vertical Clairen. He's got to go down sometimes.
That's true. Yeah, vertical, like you got to find other spaces to go than just up, right?
Yeah.
But
this could be a good edge guard.
Could be. Looks like it might be.
Oh, Sean doesn't use the invincibility, right, but still picks up the edge guard because Dadzie kind of had to go high.
But Dadzie still has Elise on life here, just barely, but no, not quite. Gonna get clipped by that downer, and once again, that is a it's tough to snap the ledge with Clairen moment right there, right?
Yeah, and nice full stock, but Dadzie is getting some good damage.
Sure is, and actually finding the grab there to extend it. I like the idea with the neutral B, but I think jumping into it maybe just a bit of misplacement there.
Let's just. Oh.
The hard thing too is you have to consider everything that Sean does too in the mirror. You know, Dadzie's smart enough to pick up and do himself.
Yeah, as long as it's not like an input you haven't practiced. But
Yeah,
Sean
right.
hasn't really done any. He hasn't really pulled out many of those right now.
Well, there's stuff like the neutral B, right, and the down air. Those are things that are pretty good at sniping stocks, right?
Yeah.
And if Sean's not careful, you know, that is another thing in the Ditto too. It's hard to play because of things like that. Where it's like if your opponent doesn't know something and you basically lead them to the play, then all of a sudden they're going to start making the play, you know? But yeah, Dadzie catches Sean's DI onto the platform there and the mistech with the F smash.
Oh,
Ooh,
misses,
Sean,
but Dadzie is
love
kind of in an
Sean's
awkward
coverage
spot.
there. Yeah, Sean did the land in nair to cover the jump, but Dadzie is just going to die to that nair there. And
Sean using a bit of his horizontal Clairen he has inside of him.
yep,
Keep
Sean
it
up
secret.
2-0 on Dadzie.
You know, Dadzie's more of a circular Clairen. He's really well-rounded, I would say.
A circular Clairen. What the hell is a circular Clairen,
He's like
man?
a Cartesian Clairen.
Oh, okay. All right, well, Dadzie's Cartesian Clairen versus Sean's whatever that is.
Yeah, and we got a.
I don't
nice
want to
grab.
see it anymore. Get him off my stream. I'd actually like if Dadzie lost here so that we could get Sean off the stream. But
Well, I'd like Dadzie to.
I want
do a
Dadzie
quick
to win.
Reverse 3-0.
I want Dadzie to win. So Sean's also using my controller today, and he's been complaining about the L button. So he's just an asshole, right? My controller, I'm sure my controller's fine. Come on, man.
Yeah, you've been using it.
Yeah.
You're a top player, right? Just like Sean.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm a top player of Link's Awakening.
Pokemon Gen 3.
Kind of, yeah. Now
That was a nice forward tilt.
that was actually a really tricky F tilt, yeah.
Yeah. It's a rare move, but it's kind of
It is, but
useless.
yeah, in that scenario, it's the kind of thing where it's like it's the only thing that's fast enough to be able to pick up like a mix-up kill there, you know?
Yeah, it's fast enough and it has enough range.
Sure does, yeah. The tip is around the same spot as F smash. It's just faster, basically.
Yeah. Oh, that was
That's what gives it its niche. but-
precarious spacing.
Oh, actually, no. I love that aspect of Clairen Dittos because I was watching, I think it was Landon and Sean play earlier or something,
Yeah.
or it was Landon and you, and you, like, it was like spot dodge, like back and forth on
Yeah,
grabs.
you really can't punish. You
Yeah.
can't directly punish spot dodge.
No,
after
which is
spot dodge.
hilarious.
Oh, that's
Dadzie gets clipped by the side B, and all of a sudden you are in a position where you're getting reversaled here. But Sean goes way too high.
Sean just really felt the one option.
He did, and you know what? I blame him for it.
Yeah, I do blame him for it. Knew a little safer fade in down there that covers more stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Sean gets the shield drop
Oh,
there.
Dadzie doesn't
and-
have any resources.
No, this is looking rough. Dadzie does make it back to ledge though, because Sean goes above, but this is a tough
Oh.
scenario. Yeah, down air, down smash.
That's Sean's combo right there. He
That's the
loves.
that's the
he absolutely
Sean
loves that down air hitfall, the down smash on the DI not in.
That's the Shambo right there,
That's
yeah.
Sean.
But all right, but
I want to see Sean push a little bit off stage. Dadzie got
Yeah,
a
I
stock in
think
game
so.
1 by pushing off stage. Nice. That'll do some damage to the lead, but
yeah, but
you know, is it
It's-
enough? We'll see.
and I'll tell you, as a player, I think the way that Dadzie plays tends to be at least I tend to think of him as someone who is really good at he's really strong at like even stocks percentages or with a lead, but I think just the way that he plays, it's kind of hard for him to make a comeback. He doesn't have the burst that some other players do, like Sean especially, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the difference between the horizontal player and the vertical player
Yeah.
too, right?
It's a big trade-off you make.
Yeah, like Landon and Sean, I'm confident can make comebacks. Not so much with players like Becca and Dadzie because they're so their game plan is so based on holding down back basically, right?
Yeah.
You know, and that's what's hard. But
Oh,
okay, get
this
something.
is-
Yeah,
Sean, that was a great 50-50 by
it
Sean.
was. Yeah,
And
it was,
all
a
of
good
a sudden,
attempt. It was a good attempt from Dadzie too because that's exactly the play you need to potentially get yourself back in the game. But that
Yeah.
back air not quite gonna do it. And
oh, this is bad for Sean.
it's a
all of
little
sudden.
tricky, yeah. Dadzie finds the get-up attack and another get-up attack. This could just be a rinse and
This gets
repeat
his
type edge
resources
guard.
back. Oh, but oh my God, Dadzie is really talenting all over.
This is insane, yeah. but doesn't end up finding the kill, and
Yeah.
now is going to maybe die.
Sean forgets how to kill too.
Yeah.
So.
That's messed up.